Hello, my name is Eric Young, EricYoung. I'm from Oakland, California. I go to Laney College, and I'm 18 years old.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, thank you. A little bit of background about the project is African American All History Project. We're a partnership between Story Bridges and the African American Male Achievement Office. What we're going to be doing is selecting a group of young African American men to go into the community to interview other men about what it means to be young African American and in or from Oakland. And take those stories. We're going to create different kinds of either media installments, a published book, and ideally 2 short films and a full-length documentary at some point. That might not happen our first year, but we're going to get all the raw footage and everything to get that process started. The roles that you would undertake would be 3 different roles: video recording, audio recording, and interview skills. You'll get a chance to do all 3, and then outside of that, there's also you being interviewed about the interviews you're doing. So it's kind of like a processing phase where you can reflect and share how the story may have changed you, and then give you a chance to share your story. So there's going to be more of that later on, but the first couple months is going to be real heavy on the interview skills, learning the equipment, and practicing. We're starting next Friday, and it will run through the duration of 2012 all the way till December, summer and all that. Every Friday from 4 to 6. Here at Dewey, do you have any other commitments or obligations that might interfere with that time currently or in the future?
As of now, it's just work, but I can move that around.
Okay. Good. Transportation. Will you have reliable transportation to and from Dewey?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's logistical stuff. Now more about you. What excites you or interests you about this kind of work where you'd be sharing the stories of African Americans?
I'm really excited, about anything that's, for, the youth, trying to help them or, get their story out, into the public, because a lot of people, know about this, but it's not big media. No one, outside of the community knows. So it's not really a real issue if, the people that are in poverty are the only people that know that we're in poverty. So I think it's really good to put it on the map that we need help, and it's not always that we need help, but it's just to give you the help that you need to make yourself more, what is it, be a better achiever. Yes.
What's that? What would you say is what would be one of the many inspirations that have made sure that you dedicated to the program?
What, you say that again?
What would be something that would help your dedication increase to the program?
What would keep you motivated and dedicated to come every week?
Well, just seeing more and more people get involved, younger people, as we interview them, the more people we can help, the more people we could, get into the program.
Okay, great. So it is a year-long commitment.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example of a previous commitment you may have had for a year or more? If not, the longest commitment you have had, and how long was that, and what was it?
I've been in leadership last year. That was the whole school year last year. I was in that. I had to be in a lot of district meetings, and I went down to I think it was Sacramento to talk with the governor, but we actually didn't get to talk to him. His assistant came and spoke for him instead. But I really liked that program, and I'd be 100% committed.
Okay. Is that leadership the school over at Castlemont?
No, I was here at Dewey last year.
Okay, and there's a leadership program.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. With some of that group work that you did within the leadership program, what were some of the things that you liked or that you found to really work well for you? And what are some things maybe that you could have done differently or you maybe think could have done better?
I think the only thing that could have been done better was most of the things we did were like just off top, like it's now, let's do it now. But it was kind of last minute, so I still did it, but wasn't really planned as well as it could have been. But I just liked how much we did though, because it was like kept us constantly busy. We always went out and did something. We always got involved in like different things. Like it was never just a routine. It was like always different.
So you're in college now.
Yes.
So I don't have to ask you what you're doing after high school. You don't have anything?
After college, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I'm getting into psychology right now. That's what I'm taking for like classes. I want to do something like like in that area, but I don't know exactly what yet.
If you could have $100,000 to start your own business, what would it be?
Start my own business. It'll probably be a gym. I want to invest it in a gym for like the youth. Yeah.
Health is important.
Yes.
Growing up in Oakland Public Schools, do you feel that the African American history was told enough?
No, I don't. I don't think that the history of African Americans in the community are told, really. It's more so it's kept amongst ourselves.
So would you use this opportunity as like a vehicle to get those stories out? You think?
Yes, definitely. I would probably, because I'm in the district, I'm working with the district, so that'd be really good, like, for me to know about a program like this, and especially if I'm in it, I could, like, reach out to a lot of other people to help them, like, push it even farther.
Yeah, I agree. I think having someone in college creates this nice bridge for like our 11th, 12th graders or even younger.
Yeah.
Kind of get an example, get some tips on like, just
Yeah.
forms out and
That would be good.
what to expect, and then you also have that inclusive feeling of being part of it, yet you're still a mentor, kind of,
Yeah.
because we were talking about having mentors. Having one like there every session,
Yeah.
I think would
It's
be
kind of like having a
really
veteran
good.
in the locker room. Like he might
Right.
not play as much, but you need his voice,
Yeah.
voice of reason.
So I think that would be a good dynamic.
Not that you're not going to
It's gonna be in some way.
I want to get in every once in a while.
Show them how it's done.
Yeah.
Do you have any video experience? Have you worked with video before?
No, I haven't worked with video. I've done a lot of interviews and stuff, but I haven't actually worked with the equipment myself.
Okay, that's fine. It's more commitment level we're looking for. It seems like you would be here, available, have transportation,
Yeah.
so you can learn the video stuff.
And he's at Laney and he works right around the corner, right? You work in that west.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is like...
Ideal.
Yeah, so it's like school, work, then straight here.
Wonderful.
So it's
Okay.
perfect.
Feel the achievement just
Yeah.
radiate. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Anybody else have anything? Or if you have questions for us?
Yes. Like where will we be going, like, to get these stories or anything?
I think the way we have it structured so far, we're going to try and have as much in-class experience as soon as possible in the next maybe month.
Mhm.
So we really won't go anywhere else except here, but we're going to get you prepped as soon as we possibly can before the school year ends, because we would like to visit some of the different school sites and interview, students, faculty, administration. So it would be within the Oakland Public School System. Beyond that, I think it's still kind of
I mean,
developed.
basically what we're going to do is we're looking at different domains that students have to navigate through. And so as a black man in Oakland, you go to school and there's certain rules, and then you go home and there's certain rules, and then you're with your boys and there's certain rules, and then you're at work and there's certain rules. So there's all these different rules, and a lot of times we don't know how to navigate that. Or we're not taught or whatever it is. And so we want to see people, the young men that make it through and know how to navigate it and see what the difference is and really pull together positive stories. So it might start at school, but then there might be 5 students that we really follow now. That we go to their practices, we go to their house, we go to their church, and then, you know, although we might start with 20 students, there'll be a few that tell like a really compelling story that will follow the domains.
So we'll be all over Oakland.
Yeah.
To answer your question, we're gonna be everywhere.
Thanks.
Anything else?
No, that's it for now. Yeah, I'll probably have some more questions.
Let me get your
later.
application.
Yeah, I know there's somewhere. At least all this.